Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the nature rules of debit and credit. So, in my last lecture, we have already done the classification and the rules and how to classify whether a thing is asset, a liability, or is it an expense, or it is capital, or it is liability. Now, see the golden rules. Let us first revise what we did in our previous chapter. It is written here. So, we had already done the classification and the various accounts are classified as a asset or a liability, an expense or an income, or as capital. So what is the golden rule? If it is an asset or an expense, then whether when it will be increasing it will be debited, and when asset or expense is decreasing it will be credited. And for liability, income and capital, your golden rule is any increase in these three is going to be credited and any increase in these three is going to be debited. So you can see the rules are reversed for asset and liability, for income and expense, and for capital the rules differ. So let us start with the transactions. So these are the various transactions that you have done in accounting equation as well. So once again we will revise the transactions. Then how you have to do? First of all, this will be your question. You will be given various transactions. You will make four different columns in front of it. The first column is for accounts involved. The second column is for nature of accounts. The third column is for effect. And the fourth column is for debit and credit. Now let us start with the first one. The first is Devanshi started business with cash. Now you can see whenever a proprietor is starting business with cash, the two accounts that are involved are cash and capital. Now classify. Try to classify cash and capital. Now cash is your asset and capital is your liability. Now when cash is coming in, and you have to think from the business point of view, not from the proprietor's point of view. So the proprietor is investing money in business, so cash is coming in. So cash is an asset and it is increasing. So whenever an asset increase, it is always debited. So it will be debited. Capital, that is liability, it is also increasing, so it will be credited. So you can see in each and every transaction, one account on one hand it will be debited, the other will be automatically credited. So this way you can just check your transactions as well. The second is goods purchased for cash. Now when goods are purchased for cash, the two accounts involved are purchases and cash. Now you will not take stock over here, because stock is something that is lying with the businessman at the end of the year. And when you are purchasing goods, then it is your expense. So whenever goods are purchased, we are going to use the term purchases. When goods are sold, we are going to use sales. So now goods are purchased for cash. The two things involved are purchases and cash. Cash is your asset that you already know, and when you are purchasing it is decreasing, so it will be credited. Purchase in as expense, it is increasing, so it will be debited. But when goods are purchased from, say, goods you have purchased from Hitachi, now this is a credit transaction. The two accounts involved are purchases and Hitachi. Purchase is your expense because goods are being purchased, and Hitachi will become your liability because you have to pay him this money in future. So liability is increasing, it will be credited. Purchase, as we have already done, is an expense, it is increasing, it will be debited. Now when you are purchasing machinery by cash, now goods are not purchased, so we will not use the term purchases over here. You are going to use machinery. So machinery and cash, now you can see machinery and cash both are asset. One is increasing, one is decreasing. So the one that is increasing will be debited and the one that is decreasing will be credited. Next is received commission. Commission is your income because now this you are receiving it. So cash and commission. Cash is your asset, it is increasing, it will be debited. Commission, because this is your income and income is increasing, so it will be credited again. Now when you are paying all your expenses, whether it is rent, salary, interest, telephone expense, postage, repair, so many expenses you have already done. So when you pay your expense, rent and cash are involved. Cash is asset, it is decreasing, it will be credited. Rent is your expense, it is increasing, it will be debited. Goods sold for cash, you are selling goods for cash. So cash, which is an asset, is coming in, so it will be debited. Sales is your income, it is increasing, so it will be credited, and cash is increasing, it will be debited. Depreciate machinery. Now the value of your machinery is decreasing, and that expense is known as depreciation. So depreciation is an expense, whether it is non-cash or cash. This expense is increasing, it will be debited. Now machine, which is your asset, its value is it's going down, so it's decreasing, it will be credited. Now paid to RAM. You are paying money to RAM. So the two accounts involved here are RAM and cash. Cash is asset, it is decreasing, it will be credited. Ram is liability. You are paying to Ram, and now in this case your liability is decreasing. So when your liability decrease, it is debited. Fine. So when you are selling furniture for 15,000, cash, which is an asset, is increasing, it will be debited. Furniture, that is your asset, it is decreasing, it will be credited. Next, goods sold to Raman. You are selling goods to Raman. Now this is the, because the name of the party is over here. So this is a credit transaction. So the two things involved are Raman and sale. Now Raman will become your asset because in future Raman is going to pay you money. So this asset is increasing, it will be debited. Sale is your income, it is increasing, it will be credited. So now what you all have, you might have understood from this rules what you have to do. You will be now given various transactions. In those transactions you have to identify the two accounts that are involved. Then you have to find out the classification. Remember the last topic that we have done. Yeah, then you have to classify the nature of the account, whether it is an asset, liability, expense, income or capital. Then effect you have to see whether it is increasing and decreasing. Then you have to apply these golden rules and you have to find out what will be debited and what is going to be credited. Fine. So I'll give you an assignment based on this topic on this video, and that you have to complete and submit it today only. Thank you.